So, hi friends, it's me, your fave. I feel like this isn't bright enough, or maybe it's just not. I don't know. Anyway, I had work today, and it is Wednesday, January 21st. Yes, 21st. So, we back. We better than ever. Okay, we're going to get into what you need to know Wednesday. I don't know why I'm just now starting to have the burp. That's annoying. Anyway, for those of you who are new here, hi, my name is B. Welcome. If you're accustomed to being here, welcome back. Let's get into a little bit of what this video is kind of about for those who are new, right? What you need to know Wednesday is basically a rundown of any clarity or confirmations you'll need to know from the beginning of the week coming up into this point of Wednesday, or from Wednesday as we close out the week into the weekend. Okay, nothing I say here is meant to trigger you or to cause harm or to put you in a bad mood. So at any given point, if you're watching this and you feel triggered down in the dumps or anything like that, turn this off. Maybe I'm not the reader for you. Maybe this isn't the video for you, or maybe right now just isn't the time for you to be getting these messages. Okay, turn this off. Ground your energy, have a good cry, take a nap, have a shower, eat some food, and then come back to it once you feel emotionally, mentally, and spiritually ready. Okay, I'm open for personal readings. Discount code, how to find me on other platforms, and my booking website is all down below in the description box. You can find that if you want to. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. I don't want this to be super long. Like, share, subscribe. I hope you guys have been having a really good week. We're coming off of the Capricorn new moon, which has completely rocked me. It was in my 12th house. I'm an Aquarius rising. Speaking of Aquarius, happy Aquarius season to you guys. Okay, but it was in my 12th house, so it's definitely been like rocking me and making me unpack some things. Definitely been having to do some serious grounding work, and some self-reflections just on like my own triggers, my own traumas, my own like 12th house stuff, and how to clean it out. So yeah, been very fun. Work has been crazy. Started my cycle. So yeah, that's how my week has been going. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing week. It's about like 7:15 p.m. Eastern right now, and we have a snowstorm coming up this weekend. So, pray for us, okay? Now, I don't know what I want to start with. I don't know if I want to start with oracles. I don't know if I want to start with tarot. Give me one card. I'll take one little oracle card from the Tune In deck. I'll just take one, and then we'll jump in and I'll move around like that. Give me one card for the collective for what do they need to know this Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. This is also a timeless reading, so if you're watching this at any given time, at any given year, there should still be some messages in here for you. Okay, give me one card for the collective for what do we need to know Wednesday. Clarity, confirmation. Okay, you have Tombstone. I have Tombstone card. 4 people here. The key terms here, and I'll just call a few of them. It says showdown, disruption, rivals, change location, legend has it, lawless, corrupt, and gamble. So this makes me feel like something could be happening, or if it hasn't already, especially with like corrupt, lawless, gamble, rivals, disruption, a showdown. This looks like it's like a very country western type of film. You know what I'm saying? As you can see, how they're dressed. I don't know if, let's see if I can move my ring light a little bit closer, so that way you can kind of see how they're dressed, right? Doesn't this kind of look like some country western shit? When I think of showdown, I think of like, what is that movie on Netflix? The Harder They Fall. Cherokee Bill, and what was that man name who got shot? Ooh, and I liked him too. Who's my favorite? But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But it just reminds me of like how they have their guns on the side, like a showdown, like something's about to happen. It literally says also on here, hell's coming with me. So there might be some disruption. There might be some tension, some challenges going on with you and another person. Okay, this also could be something maybe happening I don't know why I want to say it. There's a new sheriff in town. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm like picking up. There's a new sheriff in town. Disruption, lawless, corrupt. Okay, so I don't know. It makes me feel like if this is at work, there could be something coming out about work and like the authority figures. Um, whether it be new management or something being corrupt. This could also look like though people who are like hating, corrupt, gamble. You know what I'm saying? Hotels, casinos, bars. You know what I'm saying? Hotels, casinos, bars always got some shit with it. I don't know, at least from where I'm from. You go to the casino, it's a whole bunch of gambling and drinking. You go to a bar, it's a whole bunch of drinking, belligerent shit, promiscuity. Motherfuckers want to fight. Okay, hotels, same thing. Promiscuity, drugs, alcohol. Motherfuckers want to fight. Be careful of people who like want to show you up. Be careful of people who want to like disrupt you. Be careful of people who don't really have a moral code. Lawless could, like I said, be authority figures, like maybe at work or something. But this could also look like people who just don't have laws, people who don't play by the rules, people who don't have that moral code, that code of conduct, that code of ethics to like stand for something, to live for something. You know what I'm saying? Those type of people are the most dangerous because they have nothing to lose. And they will absolutely come take your shit, take you out, and take them own selves out with them in order to do it. So if you needed any confirmation on that, there you go. You might have to change locations. Okay, so again, if this is like a job and you realize that the management is shitty or that your boss is secretly like a fuck person and they not really, you know what I'm saying, for the business, or it's shady business, it's shady supervisors and authorities and shit, you might need to change locations, aka you might need to get a different job. Okay, so start thinking about that. Again, rivals is here though. So again, this makes me feel like there could be about 1 to 4 people who secretly don't like you. Okay, who want to disrupt you, who want to, you know, kind of throw you off your A game, people who want to show you up, and people who are like willing to risk whatever they got going on in order to try to battle with you. Okay, be mindful of that. Hell's coming with me, like I said, really makes me feel like people who have nothing to lose, people who, again, will take themselves out and you out if it means taking you out. They're absolutely okay with taking themselves out too, as long as they also got you in the process. Like, so be careful with that. Should have grabbed me a bottle of water, but my water is on the bed. Anyway, give me some tarot cards for what we have going on. Give me some tarot cards for what do we need to know this Wednesday. Give me some tarot cards for what do we need to know this Wednesday. The Magician card is reversed. I just hate it so dark over here. I'm going to have to like find a light to put on top of my laptop or something. But yeah, the Magician card is reversed as the first card out. So again, this already is kind of starting to feel like be weary of people who, again, aren't reaching their fullest potential, especially coming off the Tombstone card. So if I'm tying this into the oracle that we got, this feels like a bunch of people who want to be rivals with you, who want to show you up, who want to disrupt your flow, who want to corrupt you and to kind of risk it. They risking their blessings, their life, their goals to come fuck with you. These are a bunch of people who don't have nothing going on for themselves anyway. Again, it looked like about 1 to 4 people, but these are people who have nothing going on. They want to come fuck with your apple tree because they shit is dead. They couldn't, all these apple seeds they got, they couldn't get one sprout of a leaf off that motherfucker, okay? But you got all type of Gala apples and Fuji and Red Delicious and Granny Smiths on that motherfucker, and now they want to come fuck with your shit because they don't have nothing going on. Tell me more. Yeah, then look at you over here with the Sun card. Sun card was the very next card that came out. I'm trying to like angle it so it won't look so fucking dark. I don't know how I'm finna do this, but yeah, that doesn't look any better. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna just stop fucking with it. You just have to take my word for it, okay? As you can see from the very dim illustration, the Sun card is here. And one thing I love about this deck, right? You see how the sun is shining down on her, the hands off of the sun. You see how her hands are up. You know what I'm saying? And the sun has hands coming from it, shining down on her. You're coming into a lot of blessings. What you need to know this Wednesday is you're about to start coming into a lot of opportunities. You're about to start coming into a lot of blessings. You're about to start coming into a lot of new stuff. You know what I'm saying? Half of these things, the magician reverse, you didn't even have to manifest. Half of the blessings and the good stuff that you're getting isn't even a merit of what you've manifested. It's a merit of just good things that are happening for you because the divine wants to give them to you, right? Again, as you get these new beginnings, expect for people to want to come take it from you. Expect for people to want to come distract you. Expect for people to want to come have a showdown with you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's reminding me of I don't know, I just said the name of that movie. The Harder They Fall off Netflix. Literally probably the only cowboy movie I've seen. Um, Hands down my favorite. I don't know if it's just because it got Idris Elba and all of the handsome men in it, and my boy before he got blackballed for hitting and chasing that white woman down New York. What his name? Jonathan Majors. Um, it has him in it, but that's like literally the only one I know that I said. But every time I think of Showdown, I think of Cherokee Bill and that one boy in the movie, and how he spent the whole time on this movie acting like, oh yeah, I'm faster than him. I'm faster than him. Every time I talk about my speed, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker want to pull Cherokee Bill out their ass, but it's cool because when I see him, we gonna handle that. And Cherokee Bill, if you've seen the movie, didn't waste no time. Shot that nigga smooth in the face. Didn't waste no time. What was his name? Jim. I think that was his name. Wasted no time. And didn't even bat an eye. But he didn't even get the three good. And I'm talking about shot that man smooth in the face. Right? So this makes me feel like, again, a showdown. People who want to show you up. People who want to challenge you. People who want to feel like they're better than you. Every time I bring up my speed, a motherfucker want to bring Cherokee Bill out their ass. But that's cool. I'm going to put in all of that. Is what Jim is saying throughout the movie until he meets Cherokee Bill toward the end and has that showdown and was fatally shot. So be very careful because, like I said, you have a lot of blessings and good things coming in to my people watching. And expect for a motherfucker to want to show you up. Expect for a motherfucker to want to try to show you that they better than you. Expect for a motherfucker to try to, you know what I'm saying, want to challenge you or disrupt you again, want to just throw you off your A game. Sometimes it ain't even always just a showdown. Sometimes they just want to come distract you from what you're doing. They know you're supposed to be studying for your test. They know you're supposed to be working on that project. They know that you got goals. They know you're supposed to be in the gym. They know that you're trying to get content out and all of that. These are people who want to distract you. These are people who know that you're supposed to be doing this. Know you're supposed to be studying. They over here acting like, girl, you can study later, girl. Like, come on, let's go over here. We finna go to this party. Oh man, you can focus on editing your vlog later. We finna go play ball with the bros. Like, put the laptop up. Like, nah. These are people who need to be encouraging you to stick to what you're doing, not distract you from what it is you're trying to achieve. Because they really want to just corrupt you. Because they really want to just throw you off your A game. Because they secretly got some animosity. They really don't fool with you like that. The strength card did flip out. Leo energy is very, very prominent as we have the strength card and the sun card here. So for some of you, it's gonna take some strength. For some of you, again, and for some of you, I don't know, I keep getting the number 4 that it's that many people. So the strength card makes me feel like new levels come with new devils. Make sure you up your protection and make sure that you dig deep within your strength. Because for some of you, you might need to really like dig deep for your strength because it might really fuck with you how many people slick kind of feeling some type of way with you. You know, give me the strength card just to be sure, double confirm and clarify. What is the strength energy? Yeah, 2 of Pentacles is here. Give me one more. What is the strength card? And for a lot of you, you're going to have to like juggle your thoughts. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles is here with this Nav of Pentacles on this strength card. I feel like for a lot of you, especially with this 8 of Cups down at the bottom of the deck, right? For a lot of you, you're going to want to walk away from something. You're being advised not to. But this isn't for extreme cases. Like I said, if you at work and you know that you got a boss that is corrupt and is lawless and is only in it for themselves, please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Do what's best for you. For others of you, this feels like you might want to leave considering the situation of what's going on, right? Again, you might have friends around you and you got a friend group, but out of your friend group, there's a cool 3 or 4 of them. Okay, a cool 2 or 3 of them that secretly might be out to get you. You might want to like walk away. And if this is friends, that's fine too, right? Honestly, I'm picking up don't walk away for certain situations where you might feel like you want to tuck your tail and run. That's really what I'm getting. If you know that it's friends or like a fucked up authority figure at work, don't torture yourself. Don't come back to this video later down the line and be like, well, girl, but you said don't leave. Nuh-uh. Get out of the relationship, get out of the friendship, get out of the job, find another one, change locations. But for some of you where these is just hating motherfuckers, like for instance, let's say it ain't your boss that's corrupt, but let's say you got some hating ass coworkers. Don't quit your job because of them coworkers. You're going to need to tap into your strength because you're going to mentally start juggling. Do I want to put up with this? Do I not want to put up with this? I can put up with this. I don't have to put up with this. And for some of you, you might want to like quit, for instance. Like if we're using that as an example, right? You might want to quit your job because, oh, I got 2 or 3, 4 coworkers that are hating and it's being nice, nasty. Fuck them bitches. Fuck them hoes. Fuck them. Who cares? Because again, magician reverse. They only mad at you and hating on you, person watching, because they can't sprout shit. They ain't got no blessings coming. They ain't got no money coming. They don't have no opportunities. Nothing. You see, again, you see how the sun is shining down. You see the hands on the sun, like it's kind of giving her something, right? It's they're dropping down toward this person standing right here, which in this deck always made me feel like, again, blessings raining down, right? There's a gospel song coming to me right now. Rain Down on Me. I think that's the name of it. But yeah, that's kind of what that's like giving me. Where it's like, again, your blessings kind of about to start raining down. Don't be intimidated by a bunch of hating motherfuckers who ain't going nowhere and ain't doing nothing with their life anyway. Bump them people. The only reason they saying something to you or feeling some type of way with you, trying to stir up any mischief and confusion and disruption in your life, is because they hating and because they mad. So, if you in school and you got some classmates and it's about 2, 3, 4 of them, the only reason that they feeling some type of way with you is because you're passing the class, because you understand the material. You're getting your degree. These are a bunch of motherfuckers who wouldn't know the material if you spelt that shit out for them 1, 2, 3 style. Follow the dotted A. And then you come over here and squiggle in the middle like that. If you walked it through to them like they were a 5-year-old, they still wouldn't get it. So why would you let somebody else come fuck up your blessings? Don't let nobody intimidate you or punk you out your blessings. That's what this feels like. Don't let nobody come intimidate you, punk you out your blessings. Give me this magician card reverse. Why is the magician card reverse? Yeah, 4 of Wands. What else? 10 of Wands reverse. Yeah. 4 of Wands, 10 of Wands reverse. Because somebody trying to build something and can't build it. Somebody trying to build something or trying to build a foundation for something and it's just not happening for them. The 10 of Wands is about baggage, but it also can be about obligations and responsibilities. Having too many obligations and responsibilities. But the fact that it's reversed made me feel like they trying to kind of build something, but they don't really have any, like no one's giving them the responsibility. Like again, right? Let's use the example, coworkers. You're doing great. You get attention from the higher ups, the authorities, the managers, your boss. You're doing great. Your sales are great. You come in on time. You leave on time. You mannerable. You always work really, really hard. Of course, they will come give you the promotion. These are the type of people who have been laying down the foundation brick by brick for the promotion, and they still didn't get it. Trying to be nice, kiss ass, go to work. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Jones. Yeah. And at the end of the day, yeah, Mr. Jones going, yeah, hey, how you doing? And they still going to get a promotion to you. You have opportunities coming. You have newness coming. You have like blessings coming. Blessings are about to start raining down on you. Be mindful of these people who, again, have all of this baggage and obligation and they not doing nothing with it. Be careful of people who, again, want the obligation and the responsibility and they ain't got it. Because that's what that feel like. Give me something for this sun card. Yeah, the world. A cycle is wrapping up for you. You got something else new coming in. You have something new coming in. A cycle is wrapping up for you. You have something new coming in. Hermit card down at the bottom of the deck. I would be very quiet about it too. I wouldn't say too much. Like, even for me personally, between me and y'all, I got hired at the hospital. I've been enjoying my hospital job so much. But little did other people know around the hospital that they didn't even hire me well, they did hire me originally to do this, but that's not why they interviewed me. The position that I have wasn't because they just was going to take me for the position. But I got the position that I got during the interview for another position. And they was like, actually, we like your personality. We like your smile. We think that you will be good for something else. So we want to give you that. Now that I'm working there, and the whispers have gotten around that I'm the person who allegedly, because I didn't even know that they had been told nobody. I feel like I'm being vague. I was supposed to work at Starbucks at the hospital. I'm dealing with the children patients because I work at Children's Hospital in Atlanta. I can't disclose which one, but just know I'm interacting with the children, being very interpersonal, patient facing with the children. They were supposed to hire me to just be a barista. It got around the hospital like, oh, somebody was supposed to interview for the barista position. They never came and interviewed. We didn't know what happened with that because, again, the person that interviewed me for the job that I have now and the position I have now liked me, booked me, snatched me. I didn't really have to do an interview for anything else. Can you believe they already at work trying to plot on how to steal me back? And he was like, yeah, just keep clocking in early, just keep being mannerable, just keep being an amazing worker. And as soon as another type of opportunity comes up, don't worry, I'm gonna steal you back. I haven't said nothing to nobody. Okay? Do I want to be down there at Starbucks? No, not really. But again, if you have another position in this hospital that's available that you just want to give me because you feel like I'm just so amazing with these kids and my personality and my smile, I'm gonna take it. But it's been people that's been working there for the longest who are still in the same position. People who've been there 3, 4, 5, 7 years. And people are already getting traction for me and loving me already. You know what I'm saying? So, not to get too lengthy and talk about myself, but just to kind of say that to share, to let y'all know, like, again, you never really know who watching. You never really know who got their eye on you. And you never really know what blessings God is raining down in the season that he's raining them down. You just got to have your hands open. You see how her hands up? You just got to have your hands up. You just got to have your hands up to be able to grab it. Because cycles are wrapping up in your favor and you'll be getting showered down with other things. But that is going to come with rivals, people who want to corrupt you, people who might want to corrupt other people against you. With so much love, the hate got to come from somewhere. But are you going to fold, run, and tuck your tail? Or are you going to stand with your knees locked and say, I'm not budging? I think I just said that for somebody the other day in a collective message where it's like, yeah, you might have some people who might try to intimidate you, some people who might try to get you to leave or, give up your position or, if you're the new person in class, new person at the job, new person in the program or whatever, you might have some people who might want to intimidate you because they're intimidated. Don't be. Let them know you're here to stay. And let them know that you'll leave when you're ready to leave. But for some of you, this strength card seems like you're going to have to force yourself out of your comfort zone. Okay? You're going to have to force yourself to still stay. You're going to have to force yourself to still go to class. Yeah, I know it's a little intimidating because it's more than just one person. And you're just one person. But you're going to have to remind yourself that at the end of the day, these people, it's 2, 3, 4 people trying to feel some type of way about you because you're just that powerful. They wouldn't be studying you if you was some little weak link who, one time out none. But they see your light. They see the opportunities coming towards you. They see that things are happening for you. You just got to believe that they're happening for you. And you also have to genuinely understand that, again, what's for you is for you. So, again, ain't no point in tucking your tail and hiding and trying to run. God specifically gave you these blessings. You gonna forfeit them because what? Because a bunch of worldly, earthly motherfuckers feel some type of way? Bump them. You worked hard for these blessings. You work hard for that promotion. Like I said, unless it's a situation where you have to. If you in school and your teacher is corrupt, get another class. If you at a job and the job is trying to show you up, you got a boss who trying to challenge you. You got a boss who trying to corrupt you. You got a boss who going to other people acting like, I don't really like person. Watch it like, you know what I'm saying? They cool or whatever, but they be walking around the job like they better than every child. Go somewhere else. Cut your losses. And for those of you that 8 of Cups reverse could be because you scared to leave, because you scared to walk away. You scared to actually say, you know what, I'm better than this. I don't got to hang out with these hating ass friends who don't do nothing but make negative comments. I don't have to stay at this dead end job with these bosses who talk to me like trash and treat me like trash. These hating ass supervisors, these hating ass managers. I don't have to stay here. Well, my boss is corrupt. This entire business that he running is corrupt. I don't have to stay here. Change locations. Change locations. But be mindful and weary of people who don't have shit trying to challenge you because they see that you got something. Because they see you going places. They see you doing things. Give me an oracle card. And we're going to wrap this shit up. That was at hotels, casinos, and bars. All 3 of those together sounds like a horrible time. That sounds like a bunch of trouble, a bunch of sex, and a bunch of drugs, and a whole lot of other shit that you ain't got no business being in. A bunch of high, drunk people who are half horny and probably got guns anyway and just waiting for somebody to even breathe wrong so they can start getting physical. Nope. Give me an oracle card for what do we need to know this Wednesday. Yeah, encouragement. See, that was said. So for some of you, again, it's like your strength is gonna come from like, I don't know. I don't know why I keep trying to act like moving it around is gonna keep it from being dull. I don't know. I'm tired. I've been at work all day. But yeah, encouragement is a card to make me feel like, again, you're gonna have to kind of nurture yourself. Especially, like I said, for those of you where you might feel a little intimidated. You might feel a little intimidated, you know, going to work, going to class, hanging out with certain people, or accepting certain promotions or opportunities because you know people going to be hating. You know people going to be acting like, you know. You might need to encourage yourself to not listen. You know what I'm saying? You might have one of them friends that's like, girl, you still studying? Boy, you still studying? We supposed to be out at the function. You in here acting like you finna just study for your exam. Yeah, because unlike the rest of y'all, I take my education seriously. If you want to go hang out and do nothing, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? If you want to expend a whole lot of energy on being mad at me and feeling some type of way with me, that's fine. That's your business. But at the end of the day, how can you nurture and encourage yourself through this? How can you nurture and encourage yourself, right, to see the bigger picture? Because this is also a card for me of seeing the bigger picture. Giraffes have those very elongated necks. They can see that from the very top of the forest, and they can come down all the way down too and see at the bottom. How can you see things from a different perspective? How can you rise above? Even the card, it says you're receiving a nudge in the right direction. This card tells you that you're being encouraged to step into your power, into your dream of life. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right direction. You will get the help that you need, and you won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by wisdom. You're on the right path. Keep going. Okay, so just know that once these blessings come in and all of this goodness and everything that you've worked so hard to receive starts really flowing in for you, because the praises went up and now the blessings is coming down, okay, is very much what this is giving like. It's giving you're going to have to really learn how to nurture yourself in that process. You're going to need to learn how to balance and juggle your energies with this Two of Pentacles. Because this Knave of Swords might spark you with a new idea of, I don't have to take this. I'm going to drop this class. I'm going to quit this job. I'm going to impromptu move because my neighbors don't like me. So, especially when you realize that most people, again, are only feeling some type of way with you person watching because you're blessed, because you're favored. Favor ain't fair. Blessings are not fair. God's reigning in light and anointing on your life ain't fair. And people see that in you, even when you don't see it in yourself. People see that in you. People are watching that in you. People are watching you get blessed. People are watching how other people react to you and how people are, taking kindly to you. Again, you either gonna cower down and you gonna leave, or you gonna stick it out and you gonna let these people know that you're here to stay. And that what God has for you can't nobody take from you or intimidate you to try to give to them. You give a fuck how many people it was. As long as they don't put their hands on you, hey, who cares? Haters gonna hate. What he said? Who that is? Seth Rogen and damn, what was that man's name? Off of the interview, they hate us cause they ain't us. They hate us cause they ain't us. That's the quote I'm leaving you with. They hate us cause they ain't us. So once you understand that, it'll get a little bit easier to nurture yourself through. But this week, nurturing yourself and finding some strength through these hating ass nobodies, because you going places and you doing things and you walk with a stride and with some sauce and some swag to you, like you know that you one of God's favorites, and that's why they mad. But again, once you understand that, it'll get easier to just let mad motherfuckers stay mad. Okay? Honorable mention cards, I do see Leo here very prominently. Virgo was here very prominently, and I'll say honorable mention Gemini also. Okay? Yeah, which was the Hermit, so Virgo. That is all I have for y'all though today. So thank you again if you did get this far in my video. I really appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, leave me some thumbs up, leave me some comments if this resonated. Join our family, subscribe again. My name is B. Just in case if you forgot from the beginning of this, I'm open for personal readings. We are running a discount code, 10% off. Okay, you can find that down below in the description box. You can find me on my other platforms down below in the description box. And yeah, I'm Audi 5000. I have to be back up early, super in the morning, so I'm gonna go. And until next time, I'll see you over on the next video. Bye.